Hey there, friends. It is Monday, June 15th, and I wanted to come on here and first of all admit that I failed Auth 66. But failure, not a great word. So we're going to say I learned something about Auth 66, and that is that it takes a little more preparation and a little more goal setting, I think, before you should start it. And that got me thinking down a rabbit hole of my whole, I'm going to call it a life operating system, right? And how do I bring everything together to define purpose and make my life better, make me a better person, and accomplish the things that I want to accomplish? So it came down to these four things, and I'm going to share these. I journaled these this morning. So first of all is defining purpose, and I said about that. It's about creating, communicating, meditating, and evolving my why. So, along the lines of Simon Sinek, and start with why, I think it's important to have a why because we need to have a purpose in life, right? But there's a process to creating it, to communicating it, to hold yourself accountable, meditating on it so that you're really absorbing it internally as part of you, and then evolving it because I do believe it changes over time. Second is supply wellness. And I think this is different for everybody, but I think there's some common goals around health, physical wellness, right? Mental wellness. For a lot of people, there's spiritual wellness, and there may be some others. You may include all, some, or none, right? But I think at the core, physical and mental wellness are extremely important here. Building character. What makes me a better person? What makes me a better friend, son, husband, father, Christian? It's really about relationships, right? Because relationship is so important to everything that we do. And then at the end is the productivity piece. And the productivity piece is fostering growth, right? What do we do to foster growth? What do we build? And it's creating goals and systems to reach the goals. Okay, so it's creating the goals and then creating the systems to reach those goals. Now, this is first pass. We're going to talk about this more as I continue these videos. I don't know if they're going to be daily. I'm going to try, but it'll depend on how much I spend time journaling on these ideas. Okay, see you next time.